Swindon, well, they still need one win from their final two games to guarantee they'll also feature in those playoffs, but they have 10 players out injured at the moment.
Swindon went into their final home game knowing victory would extend their season into the playoffs. Midway through the first half, their opener came from an unlikely source. Aden Flint last celebrated a league goal a year ago, on the day the Robins won the League Two title. The 23-year-old clearly had a taste for some goal action, and he almost had a second before the break, but credit to Stevenage keeper Chris Day, who clawed the ball to safety. But the contest got away from Graham Wesley's team just before the break. Danny Lopez reacted after a clash with Flint and Alan McCormack, and referee Gary Sutton produced a straight red card, though the Spaniard seemed determined to have his say. The Wiltshire side had wobbled with 3 defeats before they put 4 past Crewe in midweek. In the second half, they made the most of their numerical advantage. Gary Roberts smartly shifted the ball to his right side before hitting the top corner of Day's net. Kevin McDonald wants his team to carry some momentum into the playoffs. And when the visitors failed to clear, Darren Ward couldn't make them pay. But Flint did. And Swindon have their top 6 finish.
We were helped by the sending off, but even before then I thought we were on top. But sometimes it's never easy playing against 10 men. But the lads actually played very well today, and very pleased for them and pleased for the football club.
And an impressive way for Swindon to steal their place in the playoffs, despite the injuries mounting up at the county ground, with 10 pros out at the minute.
Congratulations to Guy Woodsman.
Doesn't matter how you score, just that you do, I suppose.
Funny goal, this one. My former club now had 2 wins on the bounce, secured them a playoff place. I did begin to worry they were desperately out of form, but fair play, they've turned it round now. Aden Flint put Swindon in front, while Stevenage had Danny Lopez sent off before the break. 2 more goals in the second half. Gary Roberts, a decent finish here, and another from Aden Flint. And I tell you what, Tony, I wouldn't back against my former club, Swindon.
So does it matter who they could face in the playoffs?
Not for me, not at all. No, a side hit form at the right time.
Well, here's the table. Yeovil and Swindon will face each other if the playoffs were tomorrow, or indeed today. More on Yeovil, of course, in a moment. James, I was getting a bit worried about Swindon. It all seemed to be going a bit wrong, and now it's clicked for them. Just at the right time?
Yeah, I think so. They were creating a lot of chances and they weren't converting them, and now that's changed, and the chances that they are creating, they are converting, and you see yesterday's result was fantastic.
Yeah, and these in midweek as well. I mean, this was 4 against Crewe. It's a tremendous kind of boost for them, isn't it? Just to get goals, the vibe in the team.
Yeah, I mean, it's frustrating when you do create chances and you don't convert them, but as you say, the lads will be absolutely buzzing when things click into place like that, and you start getting smashing goals in and beating teams 3 and 4. They'll be massively high on confidence.
Yeah, let's have a word with the manager, Kevin McDonald. He feels he's finally getting his message across.
We're not frightened of anybody. It's going to be difficult for whoever plays. It'll be difficult for us to whoever we play against as well.
But momentum is going to be key now, isn't it, going into these playoff games?
Yeah, it is. Listen, we'd love to try and rest some players, but we don't have enough players to rest and throw some of the kids in to get a bit of experience. But we can't do that. We don't have, the opportunity to do that. So the players have to look after themselves, get their rest as much as possible, and then let's look forward to have a bit of fun the next, or the home game of the playoff semi-final.
It's a contrast from Paolo Di Canio's press conference, isn't it? But, a momentous year for Swindon, and looking good for the playoffs now. Their chances would be good as well in them, wouldn't they?
Yeah, I wouldn't back against Swindon at the moment, particularly when they play at the county ground. A full county ground, really buzzing, electric atmosphere. So, yeah, Swindon, hit form at the right time.
A win would secure a playoff place for Swindon, so the Robins' task: make sure they didn't stumble and fall against Stevenage. Stevenage have now lost 12 from 17 in a dreadful run. This was another story of what might have been had Bonds and Gala been able to score in the scramble. There was a good save in there from Wes Foderingham before he finally clung on to the ball. Midway through the first half, Swindon took the lead from an unlikely source. Please don't let anyone tell you this move came from the training pitch. But it was a good finish from Aden Flint. His first league goal of the season, his first strike of any sort since August. And the big defender very nearly got a second when he was on the end of this set-piece routine. Credit to goalkeeper Chris Day for a fine save. This was a key moment. Stevenage went down to 10 men when Danny Lopez clashed with Alan McCormack following this free kick. The camera didn't catch the incident. Referee Gary Sutton did. Although Lopez did seem shocked at the colour of the card. The visitors had to play 52 minutes, a man down. Swindon extended their lead early in the second half. Andy Williams did well to set up Gary Roberts. But look at the finish. It was a superb effort. It's his first goal in 2 months, only his 4th of the season. And the result was beyond doubt when Stevenage failed to clear a free kick. Flint was involved twice. Darren Ward's shot was blocked, but Flint was there to finish it off. What a week for Swindon. 2 big wins after a worrying blip had threatened their top 6 place. Next week they'll play a part in Scunthorpe's survival or relegation before Kevin McDonald can finally concentrate on the playoffs.
Once again, we created a lot of chances, didn't take them all. We were helped by the sending off, but even before then I thought we were on top. But sometimes it's never easy playing against 10 men. But the lads actually played very well today, and very pleased for them and pleased for the football club.